Hey, folks, it's Lindsey Huddleston with SPS back in the building for another SPS Monday Motivation. Hope you guys are doing okay. Definitely have a topic I'm looking forward to talking about today. But yeah, if you stayed up past 10 o'clock last night or caught the headlines on social media, the Oscars, Will Smith smacking Chris Rock in my opinion, quasi defense of Will's wife, Jada, became a story. But what I don't want to do is make that the story for the day. Because who is this we have right here? Good morning, Michelle. Happy to see you on this Monday. Hope you had a great weekend. I had a great weekend. I took a nap this weekend, man. That felt like it should have been illegal. It felt really good, man. Got some rest, much needed rest. But yeah, what is today's Monday motivation? It is you will get your chance to strut like a peacock. You'll get your chance. And what does that mean? The terminology strut like a peacock, if you look that up, it talks about having a very high opinion of oneself, filled with or showing excessive self-esteem. Now, some could argue that there's a negative connotation when it comes to having a high opinion of oneself, but I disagree with that. Sometimes it's necessary to have a high opinion of yourself, especially when you've been in a low point. Came in contact with a brother yesterday. We were talking about a different issue at the gym, and come to find out he's having a lot of marital issues right now, and I feel for that brother. But if anybody need to feel good about themselves, that young man does. So I say that to say, let's not put a negative connotation on having high self-esteem. But where does the term peacock come into play? Its popularity right now goes back to the St. Peter's Peacocks. That's the logo for the East Coast collegiate team that has been the darling or the Cinderella of the NCAA tournament up until last night. They took a blowout loss to North Carolina. Hey, North Carolina does that. But they've been led by Shaheen Holloway. This young brother has taken the world by storm with his, authentic coaching style. He's a Jersey guy, and he gets Jersey guys, New York guys, and he, had this quote that kind of caught everyone, took everyone by storm when he talked about, hey, we're not scared of anything, based on where we're from. It's funny. I'm looking at ESPN right now. Even on ESPN, they talk about Will Smith versus Chris Rock. Age, height, Oscar nominations. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I said I'm doing what I said I didn't want it to do. I didn't want it to take away from what this brother's accomplished. And he's going to get an offer to go back to his home school, Seton Hall. The crazy thing is that Shaheen Holloway was a done deal at Seton Hall before the tourney even started because he had so much success. That is the Peacocks. But going back to his high school career, this brother shared the court with Kobe Bean Bryant back in 1996. That's the 1996 McDonald's All-American game. And what I'm getting at is Kobe went on to have a legendary career like no other, probably only compared to Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Will Chamberlain, whoever you want to say in that breath, Bill Russell. But now, they kind of went two separate ways. Kobe went on and had this great career in the NBA that we all know about, that we can talk about, but you have to dig a little deeper to find out what Shaheen was able to accomplish. Because all these young brothers we know want to go on and have those NBA dreams come true. But during his professional career, he played in Dominican Republic, Germany, Israel, Turkey, United Kingdom, and Venezuela. He went undrafted. He wasn't drafted. So, like all great ball players, like many great ball players, he eventually went back and started coaching. But what I want to get at is that, you will get your chance to strut like a peacock if you stay true to who you are. Our plans don't always go as expected. Hell, even Kobe having this career and him being gone in such a tragic way, that wasn't his expectation. We all have these different plans for our life, but it doesn't happen that way. But here it is, decades later, Shaheen is, the darling of the NCAA tournament. His team, number 15 seed, being the first number 15 seed to go to the Elite Eight. If he didn't have that deal on the table with Seton Hall before the tournament, believe me, something was coming. And then for him to be able to go back to his alma mater, go back to a school that's going to receive him well, that's one of those situations where I'll just say he could be the next Coach K of a generation, being that he can go there, be there for decades on end. You look at his team and how they wore the Black Lives Matter shirts, which I picked up on. These young brothers work really hard. They're being their authentic selves. They did have some diversity. Eddard being one of their big shooters or whatnot. He ended up getting a name, image, and likeness. It was just a great thing. And now the coach is going back to his alma mater, Seton Hall, a power conference to be able to make some great things happen. So what I want to say, Is as we are here traversing through our lives, we have these things we want to happen. But we go through our difficulty, we go through our challenges. It doesn't happen the way we want it to happen. I don't know this brother, but I can only imagine when he saw the success that his McDonald's All-American teammate Kobe Bryant was having. He looked at what was going on in his life. He wasn't in the NBA. He wasn't making the millions of dollars and whatnot. But now his time has come. But right now, he's what you would consider the first-round draft pick. He'll be the one everyone is trying to get after. They're going to be trying to swoon him away from Seton Hall and all those things. But just a reminder for you guys, as you are here in life and you see all these things happening, don't wish to be anybody else. Continue to wish to be who you are. And I will talk about last night. Everyone look at the millions of dollars that Will Smith has. In my opinion, I wouldn't want to be Will Smith right now. I mean, all that he's going through, in my opinion, the fake love that's coming out with what he did, slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars. Come on, man. And then we can go deeper to say, would you have slapped another, white comedian? Would you have slapped somebody else? Probably not. We know not the case. He made the most of what he had, and he accomplished much. And what you're referring to is Shaheen. You're absolutely right. He did, and that's what I want to stay focused on. I want to stay focused on. Look, times are going to be hard, but the good times are for you to be able to appreciate the great things that are going on. The hard times are for you to be able to appreciate these moments. It's easy when we look at the television, look at what's going on, and think that we're supposed to have so much all the time. But we all got a different path to go. We all got some lows before we get to those highs, but it's those lows that make you do it. Good morning, Brother Marshall, talking about Shaheen Holloway and how he did his thing with St. Peter's, and now he has this great job, it looks like, with Seton Hall. And I think one thing in particular about him as a coach, what plays into his coaching style is his East Coast braggadocio. I'm not tripping on him. He want East Coast guys, tough guys. So staying at Seton Hall will help him kind of pull from that element and stay on top of that. Would that happen anywhere else in the country? I don't know. Probably not. But with that being said, guys, I just want to tell you, you will get your time to strut like a peacock. It's easy to look at everybody having their successes, doing their thing, and what seems like a great life, a perfect life. And here you are having your own internal issues, struggling like whatnot. But everybody's going through something, and it's okay. And I don't say that to say be happy that someone's going through something. I say that to say don't feel bad about what you're dealing with. Just manage your situation the best you can, and it's going to work out for you. If you're able to wake up, that means you got a chance of seeing the outcome you want. If you're able to breathe today's air, that means you got an opportunity. If you're able to listen to my voice or see someone else, you got an opportunity. It's going to be there. And it's going to be all that much sweeter when it happens for you. It's going to be all that much greater. And this is what we do, because we've all been through things and come out on top and accomplish things that we want to accomplish. Then we start thinking about something else. Right now, you are living in the space of what you dreamt for. You are living in the space of what you prayed for. You are living in the space of what you wanted so bad. And here we are just being human. Once we have it, we're thinking about something else that could take place. Michelle says, I like when I asked, were you afraid? And he said, it's basketball. What's there to be afraid of? Not verbatim. Confidence. Well, he gave a perspective, Michelle. I think that's what we have to think about sometimes, too. Taking that same concept, that same perspective that Brother Holloway took as a coach, it's basketball. When we think about what we're really concerned about, are we really concerned about life or death issues day to day? Or are we concerned about things that make us uncomfortable? Are we really concerned about life or death issues every day, or are we concerned about things that make it comfortable? My brother Kevin says, I love it that he came in with a plan and hard work. They believed in his mission, and all he could do was smile as a coach. Made me proud. Yeah, I know you can relate to that as a coach. Guys buying in, and everybody got their shine. Everybody got their opportunity. They will forever go down in history as one of the greatest teams ever to be able to play in the NCAA tournament. And those are things you'll be able to hold on to. Those are the things that are going to be able to motivate you when times get low. And that's just our life, folks. We have ups and downs. So with that, guys, I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. I hope this gives you some motivation. No, your time is going to come when you can strut like a peacock. Hell, you might strut like a peacock every day. I love that, because like Shaheen says, it's only basketball. Like I'm saying, it's only life. It's not life or death at this point. You got to get up today, go on with your day and make a plan and do something or whatever it may be. Just appreciate that. And know if it's something that you want really bad, think about all the things that you want real bad and you want and then it came to fruition. Brother says, yes, sir, I can just look around in my life, the things that I want real bad, and they're here. And just humans, we forget that and move on. So with that, I want to wish you guys the best today on this spring break for many. This is Lindsey Hudson with SPS. Thank you guys for your support, and you will be strutting like a peacock. Take care. Peace.